Hello, welcome back to the 7th House Art Studio. I just wanted to jump on here and show you what a great find I found. So I went to my local library and they have this room that is filled with books that you can buy. I guess they're no longer keeping them on their shelves or replacing them with newer things, but like their soft bound books are 50 cents and they're all hardbound. All hardcover books are $1. So I got all these books for $1 each. And let me just show you what I got. So I thought they'd be really interesting. Klimt. Okay. And I don't know. Let's see, I haven't even looked at these yet. So let's just take a quick look together. Yeah, this one was copyright is 1993. Looks like it gives you his life and works, early beginnings. The black and white pictures lead me to believe that these paintings probably haven't been seen for a long time. Okay. I'm not going to go through every page. That will just take too long. But this is a really nice art book about this artist. And here's this section has all his works. Oh gosh. I didn't know he did that. That's kind of scary. But these, I guess, man, his paintings are haunting. Well, that's kind of dumb to put that in that. That was kind of a dumb printing mistake, wasn't it? Look, you see the woman. Okay, they got close-ups. And I'm sure, I don't know if you could still get these books or not. Like I said, this one was, okay, they did a horrible job with this. What were they thinking? The middle of the picture, right in the middle of the page. Why don't they just, okay. At least I have to look at this one a little bit, but I've seen this one. I knew about this one. And all the gold that he used. So that's there. So that's what it looks like in case you want to try to find it. There is the, I guess that's the publisher that put it out. All right, moving on. The next little find, the life and works of, can't see the, called Rembrandt. How do you say his first name? But it's by Douglas Mannering. I can't talk. And let's see. This is the publisher in case you want to try to find it again. This was 1994. Okay, it goes into, the beginnings of his life. 1606. Isn't that crazy? They could still have this stuff around. I know he did a lot of, paintings about operations and medical stuff. There I saw a documentary on Rembrandt, and it portrayed him as kind of a nutcase. So I don't really know what the truth is. I mean, how can we know nowadays? I don't want to go through all of these paintings. Or paintings. Every single page. Let's see, look. Maybe this book will tell you how they found these paintings. That would be interesting to know. See, look at that. I can't remember. The documentary said why he did these, but I just can't remember what it was. Okay, so that's that one. Alright, and then the next one, Imperial China, the art of the history of and Chinese... Imperial China, the art of the horse in Chinese history. Jeez. Okay. Let's see. Published by Kentucky Horse Park. What? In 2000? Kentucky Horse Park. That is weird. Well, that's kind of weird. And there's a letter from the Commonwealth of Kentucky. That is bizarre. Okay. I just thought it would be interesting. No, I don't think I'm getting all the way in the shot here. Horse in Chinese history. Looks like there are more pictures in here. There's some little tiny pictures. I'm sorry if I'm too quiet for you, but I have a family member that is sick right now, and I'm trying not to wake them up. Some artifacts, pictures of artifacts. Okay. Thought that was pretty cool. Look at that some more. I know we got a museum here in Cincinnati. I think it's the Museum Center and Cincinnati Museum Center. They have a lot of Chinese art and horses like that. Next one is the Color Library of Art. Goya? Is that how you pronounce it? I've never heard of this artist. Believe it or not. Okay. And here's the publisher in case you're interested in trying to find it. I will not be putting any links in the description. Oh, this was this is an old book. This was first published in 1968, reprinted in 1969. Did they have this book that long? It kind of looks like it is. There's a price of $1.98 in the corner. Well, moving along. You may not be able to find this one unless you look on like eBay or something. I'm sure there's plenty of books on this artist. Oh. Okay. Try to skip over all the pages with just... Wow, he's kind of a weird artist too. Right up my alley. Okay, and it has I don't know about these plates. I don't know all about that. We'll find out though. Or I will anyway. What year? I'm curious when they were born. Okay, so his name was Francisco de Paula Jose Goya. Was born 30th of March, 1746. Yeah, he painted like it was 1746. I'm sorry, I don't have enough room here. Let me move this real quick. Maybe I can. There we go. It's a little bit better. Ugh, I hit the camera. I've seen that before. Oh, he looks grumpy. I wonder who that is. What the heck is that about? What? Okay. What? I'm gonna have to read this book to find out. Look at the, what? Find out what the heck. Look at this woman holding that like skeletal baby. And this, oh my God. Wow. That looks like that was unfinished. Okay. For this book possibly being 55 years old, it's in pretty good shape. I'm guessing not a whole lot of people checked it out. I can't believe that. Maybe it was donated. I don't know how they get these books, to be honest with you. Maybe they were donated. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This guy was a nutburger. Okay. Then he would paint something like this. Maybe he was bipolar. They didn't know about it then. That's cool. I hope, I hope in here they explain some of these paintings. Wow. Okay. Oh, I have seen this before. I have seen a documentary on this guy. And I don't remember anything about it. Isn't that great? I remember this painting. Okay. That's a cool book. Okay, next one is, I don't know. There we go. Bonnard. There was no jacket on this one. There's the publisher. Crown Publishers Inc. in New York. This one's kind of old too. It just feels like it is. It does not have a copyright date in it. That's kind of weird. Huh. But it is kind of old. But it's kind of neat. No. Not as bizarre as that last one. Looks like he did some paintings and drawings. So this portrait was done in 1909 of George Besson. So he must have been like born in the late 1800s or something maybe. I didn't look at the first part. I'm sure it says like the first thing. Okay, this is weird. What? What? What is this? Can anybody explain this? That, what? Oh my gosh, are they all like that? No? What happened? Did they like print it without that picture and they had to go back in and glue it all in? Okay, that is so weird. I've never seen that before. Okay. I'm not seeing a year of birth. Okay, this is where I left off. This is called The Tub, 1920. Trying to see what he used. Okay, this is weird because they don't even say, like, it says it's on canvas, but they don't say what he used, what medium. like drawing a lot of nudes. You know, it's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. The book is actually starting to come out. The pages are starting to come out of the book. Okay. And look, here's another one. What is that about? What is that about? That is the weirdest thing. Now we've got to feel all of them. Oh, God. Okay. Maltese. Oh my gosh, look. All sales final for 49 cents. What is that? What's that from? There is the publisher. This was reprinted in 1969. Where did they get all? They must have had some kind of an estate that donated a bunch of books. That's what I'm thinking. It has to be. Being like in 1960s, these books would have had that little card in the envelope sleeve thing. When people checked it out, you're old enough, you'll know what I'm talking about. So these had to have been donated or something. They're kind of cool. Once again, they don't say what they are. You know what? I bet that's what this is. Instead of putting on the page, they tell you like plate number, and then that's the match it up with. That has to be how that works. A little bit like Picasso. A little bit. Was he part of the Cubism? Is he part of that? Had to be, because the style is pretty close to that. Good. You probably don't want to see every single page, but yeah, 1948. That would have been around that same time. Okay. Oh, standing in this position for the camera is killing my back. Okay, how do you say this guy's name? This is another old one. Velasquez? Oh, squeeze. Please. If you know how to say that name, let me know. Yeah, this is another old one here. 1966. Pictures are in black and white. And you know, 1966, they had color film. And they make an art book with pictures of black and white. That's just kind of lame. Even this font looks old, doesn't it? It gives you a timeline. 1600s. Okay, and then here again, this must be like the same publisher. Plate 1, plate 2, and then you match them up with this, which is rather weird. But maybe that's how they had to do it with their limited printing capabilities in the 60s. See, look, they had color. Well, maybe they didn't weren't able to get a picture. Maybe that picture of that black and white painting was so old that, and they haven't seen the painting since they had color film. That makes sense. Look, it looks like a burrito baby. Okay, we're just gonna like... Is that one of those... I don't know. You ever see those videos, documentaries on back in the like 1600s where the royal families wanted to keep the bloodline pure, and they did a lot of inbreeding, and one of the evidences of inbreeding was like this bigger jaw. I wonder, I don't know who that is, but it just reminded me of that, in the same face. But anywho, what? Okay, we got some like cherubs and some farmers. Okay. Definitely got to look these up and think. There's another one, looks like an inbred, like royalty. You got to look that up and see what I'm talking about. You can just Google it. It's probably on YouTube. That's probably where I saw it. These are definitely interesting books. Yeah, there's another one that looks like that. Wow. Oh, sorry. This is like the Roman Empire Playgirl edition. He's a good artist. Definitely want to look at this a little bit more. All of these. Okay, so how do you say that artist's name? I don't know. Okay, what is this? Jason's Story of Painting, From Cave Paintings to Modern Times. Oh, this is like a multi artist edition. How paintings began, the Middle Ages. It starts from the very beginning. Okay, cave paintings. This is a long video, I'm sorry. Hieroglyphics. You know what those are called? Hieroglyphics. So it goes, from the very beginning to medieval, Middle Ages. Explorers and discoverers. Wow. So that's an interesting painting, or book. Van Gogh. See what's the latest one they have. And there's some pop art. Maybe some Andy Warhol. But that's interesting. Okay, so. And then the last one. A Day in the Life of Ireland. I thought this would be really good for like reference pictures. A lot of interesting characters and places. A great reference. And I have to wrap this up because I think somebody's at the door. What is that? Okay. And this one was published 1991. Alright, so thank you for looking at my new books. I appreciate it. Come back now, here.